What's up, all my hammerists? My name is Corey. I am going to be starting the 6-part tutorial series on the hammer games. So stay tuned for the rest of them. I want to start off by mentioning that anyone learning captures and escapes should first obviously always stretch, full rotations of your arms in every direction. Also, I recommend wearing a hood with a drawstring if you can, so that way you can tie it and it doesn't come loose as you're spinning, which will help reduce the amount of rope burn you get to almost pretty much nothing, which is nice. So, the first capture I want to go over, the first couple of prerequisites I want to go over before we start is one-handed Meteor. You should hopefully know how to do it with both hands, both directions. Also, you're going to need to know how to get from your shoulders to your hands. So, from shoulder, you should be able to turn around, reverse direction, and then get into your hands. And that's pretty much the first capture I was going to go over, or the first escape I was going to go over, is going from your shoulders to your hands, and then head tracing off of you, and then there you go. You're in your Meteor mode. It's a two-handed Meteor. There's a one-handed Meteor. And then the capture version of that is going to be, this is a two-handed one, so for all the people that cannot comfortably do one-handed, this is a good one to know. You're going to basically stand into a wall plane and lift the slack over you and do it like a head tracer, like a poi move, like a poi head tracer. And then you can just stand forward, so it's going in a forwards direction, and then throw it under your armpits, and then you're captured. So, this is a capture. You're going to drop it down to your neck. 360, and then wrap your arms into the hammer. Similarly, to escape, you're going to unwrap your arms from it. So, while doing anything in horizontal, really, you want to have your hands extended in opposite directions to assume the Meteor, and then you want to throw it off of you. The next one is, we're going to go back to vertical mode. This one's called, I'm calling it at least, a frontside capture. There's lots of frontside captures. This is just the most generic one, I think. So this one, you're basically going to skip the whole step with the first one where you wrap it over your neck, and you're just going to go straight to throwing it under your arms. So you want to bring your shoulder nodes to your armpits and tuck them under, and then you can get your poi. This one's pretty good for doing behind the back because you have a lot of slack. This mode, at least, this capture mode. And then to escape, you're going to spin in a reverse. You're going to try and get to your shoulders a little bit. You don't really have to know how to do shoulders to escape from it though, but it's nice. This is a really hard mode to do shoulders from, but you just want to throw it out into your hands. You want to make sure that your hands are tucked at your armpit to ready to catch it, essentially. So catch, capture, capture. This next one's probably my favorite out of everyone in this, every capture in this. It's when you're gonna need to know a little bit how to do one-handed Meteor. You don't need to know how to do it well or even for very long periods of time, just a little bit. But it's a backside negative capture. So basically you wanna bring your hand to your armpit, the leading hand to your armpit as you're doing it. This is what it looks like on the back of me. So one end is capturing like this. And then the other end is, while spinning in reverse, because it's a negative capture, you want to throw it over you. And there you go. You have your poi mode. This one's also very good for doing behind the back. So you can do your meltdowns, your waist wraps, if you know how to do those. Then the escape of that is going to be from forwards. You're going to spin forwards. You're going to let go of one. You're going to capture. You want to capture both of them in your hands, but you're going to be letting go of one. Probably going to be your non-dominant side. So I'm releasing my left hand, which is my non-dom, and it's going out and behind me. And then you can capture back and do a two-hand if you want, or you can keep doing your one-handed weave if you're proficient enough at it. Okay, here's the last one. The last one, you're going to essentially raise your hand up above your head. You're going to extend this arm out. I'm not right now though, because I don't want it to get tangled, but right as your leading end passes, you're going to capture the following end onto your non-native hand, which is whatever hand does not have the Meteor in it. So, again, above the head, capture. And if it's back behind your head, you can wrap it around your neck and completely capture into the most stable capture mode, which is this backside positive one. So that's a good one to know. And then to escape, you're going to essentially just do that. I know it looks simple. Simple. So, you're going to catch one in one hand while somewhat doing shoulder with the other one. If you're going to break it down slowly, like I am, capture one, and then make sure you have enough momentum with your one that's doing the shoulder to just throw it into a Meteor mode. So, like so. Thank you all for watching. I hope you all get out there and practice and learn all of these. These are really good captures to know.